This is Irontrader. This is midday trading. So we're going to take a look here at crude oil and at natural gas. But first, we're going to take a look here at gold and silver. This video is for information purposes only, not a recommendation to buy, sell any stock, commodity, ETF. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Okay, here we have gold, your daily chart and your weekly chart. Now, gold has been on a really good run here. Okay, now just check that out. See, we had a low there of 1996, and then she just rallied up here. But see, this is what I talk about when we have that sideways action. So you get this, it kind of builds energy, and then when she just rallies, she just keeps right on rolling, and now you can see how she just steamrolled right on up. Okay, so we were following that 8-day and that 21-day here very, very nicely, and you can see how it's been holding the whole way up. If that's lost, we come down to the 50-day, but right now this is looking really good. Okay, so we got this high here today, made a nice high of 27.72. So if you look at the upside, okay, and then it came right down at the bottom. So look at the upside here first. You're sitting right now at 27.36. So what you want to do is just follow these candles here, okay? So you have 27.37, okay, and then we're going to go up to the upside next there, 27.55. We'll come up there, 27.63, and then we have your breakout at 27.72.60. Now again, if you break above that, you're going to go to that 27 or 2800 very, very easy. Okay, these round numbers are just like a magnet to a fridge. Okay, so now on the downside here, we want to make sure that we hold this key level here. Okay, so this is what we're going to be looking at. You're going to be looking at that 27.08, and then right above it here, we have that 27.14 level. That's that 8 simple moving average. If that is lost, you're going to come right down here to this 21-day at 26.85 level. Okay, but right now this is looking like it's holding really good. See how we're holding this 21-day here? That's the key. Okay, and then shooting it right on up here. So on the downside, just watch that key 8 SMA. If that's lost here, then we're going to be looking right there to that 26.85 level. And always look to the left of the chart here, 27.08. As long as that holds that area, you're looking pretty good. Okay, and then upside, we just follow those candles here, 27.72.60. That's the breakout. You're going to go to 2800. Very, very easy. Now, when you look at a weekly chart, look at this. See how nice this is. Okay, once it broke out, it went above. Look and see how nice it's holding that 8 in that 21-day. Bottom left, upper right, that's always very, very bullish. But now when you look at this whole scenario here, okay, you can see how oversold that, overbought that what it's getting here, okay? So that's what you always have to look at. And so far this here, we got ourselves a topping tail. We got to see how that shakes out by Friday. Now, we look at this RSI here, okay? So we have this high here, okay? We have this high. Now we have a higher high here, but look at here, okay? We have what they call a negative divergence, okay? So we have a high here, and then we have a lower high, but we have just the opposite here, a high here and a higher high. We have that negative divergence, so always pay attention to that. Now, MACD, the green is still over your red, so that's still looking good. So bottom line here on this gold here, just watch that key level, that 27.14, and watch that 21-day. That's at 26.85. That's lost here. We just follow these candles all the way on down here. Then we're looking here, you can come all the way down here to where this price channel is at 26.18. But, you know, right now we just watch those two levels, that 8-day and that 21-day. Okay, let's take a look here now at silver. Okay, here we have silver daily and a weekly chart here also, okay? Now, this is actually looking pretty much the same kind of a situation. You had a nice big rally up here today. Yesterday we had 35.07. Today we rallied up to 35.07, okay? So made like almost like a double top situation, and now you can see where it's selling off here. Okay, so we have pretty much the same story here. Let's look to the left of the chart here, okay? You really need to hold this level, okay? So you look at that high, 33.22. And then we'll look right at the top of this candle here. You're looking at 33.02, and then we have that 8-day sitting at 32.97, okay? So just go to the left of the chart there, okay? That's going to be your support levels, and then that 8-day. If that's lost here, we're going to come right down here to that 21-day at 32.22, and then we can just follow the candles down. You got that 31.48 level there. We have a 30.95, and they're going to be looking at that 30.77 on that 50 SMA here. Okay, now there's no divergence here like we had on gold. It's just that I think we just got into like an overbought condition, and she's just selling off. So we got this big red candle here. So you didn't make no higher high, but you made a lower low. But we got to see if this is going to hold. So you look at the bottom there today, 33.61. we come over here, 33.66. So right there is going to be your first support level, okay? So we're going to see if that's going to hold that here today. If not, we just follow these bad boy candles all the way down here until you get to that 8-day and that 21-day. Now here on a weekly chart, well, you can see here, you got like a topping tail situation. Look at all sticky up here, okay? So that you got to be very, very careful when you see something like that. I mean, it can go green here by Friday, but if it doesn't, you got that topping tail situation, which can bring it on down. Okay, here's a perfect example of the same kind of a topping tail situation. And then she just came right on off here. So if you're trading this, okay, on the upside, what you want to watch then is just what you do is you want to watch the top of this candle, 33.97. You want to watch the top of this candle, 33.48, and then that 35.07 is your retest. Now this moves a lot slower than what gold does, so you could creep up like towards the 36 area and eventually work yourself all the way up to the 40 area. But on silver, it's going to take a little time. It's not a mover like what the gold is. On the downside, just watch this level here, that 33.66. If not, then we'll come over here. You're looking at 33.22, and then we'll look over here at 33.02, and then we have your 8-day at 32.97. That's lost. We have this really nice 21-day sitting right there. Now, an easy way to trade silver is SLV. It's an ETF. Works, it's a one-to-one. It's just a very easy way. Gold, GLD, you can get on instead of buying that physical gold. Remember, you got to pay, if you buy a physical gold, you got to pay commission on this. You got 4% to buy, 4% to sell. Okay, so you're already down 8% before you even buy the damn thing. You can get into GLD for gold, SLV for silver, and I say it works out very, very good. Okay, let's take a look here now at crude oil. Okay, here we have crude oil, your daily chart. Now, you can see here what happened is the same thing again, okay? See, you went right into resistance, and then yesterday after hours, it closed below that 8 simple moving average. Now, today is kind of like having like a support situation, but we're still holding the upper hand. Now, again, the numbers came out here. I'll have them posted for you after the old pit close. But just to give you a little brief situation, this list had a draw of 1.14, and gasoline had a build of 0.878. And then crude, that had a huge build of 5.474 million. Okay, so, and your production here now is just rocketing higher at 13.5 million. Okay, so there's plenty of supply here. This is just like a war situation. Now, again, we still don't know what's going to be the retaliation with Israel and Iran, and God knows what else is going on over there in other countries. So you just got to get this. You just want to make sure, that you just trade these charts. Okay, so see this like a double top situation. I can point out all of these. Okay, see this? Well, here's a double top. See that tweezer top? Okay, but look at this. Into that 200-day, into that 100-day, into the 200-day, okay? And then right here, into the 200-day, into the 100-day again, and now here we are again. So we got to see, is this going to fall right back down, or is it going to go sideways and it's going to smash right back up again? So let's look at the upside here first. Well, what we're looking for here first is going to be right there, 70.60. Right now, oil is sitting at 70.59, okay? So 70.60, and then we go right above that. We're looking right there at that 71.65. There's your 21-day, and then we have your 50-day at 71.85. Now, again, if we can get above that, just for example, then what we're going to do is we'll look to right there to the bottom of this candle, okay? So you're looking at 72.69. Okay, then we'll look here to the bottom of this candle. You're looking at 73.26, and then we'll look to the top of this candle, 74.45, and then we have 75.08, and then your big boy up here, 75.38. That is going to be your 100-day. You get above that, we got right there, okay, 76.24, and then we have your 77.26. That's your 200-day, and then your retest of that candle right there at 78.46. Okay, but that's only if you can close above all this resistance. Now, downside, obviously, you want to watch today's low. Okay, so you're looking at a 70.13, and then we'll come right to yesterday's low. You're looking at 69.35, and then what we have here is you got 68.46, and then we'll come down to the bottom there at 68.17. Now, again, if that's lost, then we'll come down here to these candles, but your big retest is 66.33 and 65.27. Okay, but let's just see how this all shakes out here, because you got that war premium situation. And today what we have is an inside day, okay, which means your high and your low are the inside of high and low here on yesterday's candle. Okay, now it's not really selling off even with this big builds, because I think there's that war situation building. If something would happen, this could jump up very, very hard, very, very fast. Okay, now You're sitting here on your RSI here. You're sitting at 46 level. That's sitting right around the middle. Right here, you got your green is still below your red, but now it looks like you got a sideways action. Something will happen. That curls up. It will take that crude much higher. Okay, let's take a look here now at natural gas. Okay, here we have the old natty gas. Now you can see here today what we have, that's an indecision candle. That means it doesn't know what the hell it wants to do. Okay, traders will say, I don't know, do I take this up, do I take this down, what do I do here? Okay, but if you notice here, what we are is we're holding this key 200 SMA here. That's going to be key, okay? So this is what we're trading today. 2.24, that's the level you're trading. If that's lost, you can come right here to 2.21. That's right, that candle right there, okay? Now, again, if that's lost, we'll come right over the top of this candle. You're looking at 2.17, okay? We look to the bottom there, 2.14, and then we'll come right here at 2.12. Okay, then we have here, what do you got? You got 2.07, and then we'll come all the way down here. You got 2.02. There's your gap. And the top of this candle, 1.97. There's your fill. Okay, so I like to show you where it goes. But realistically, just watch that 200-day, 2.24, and that 2.21. That's exactly what you're trading. Now, upside, well, it's pretty very easy. Right there. 8-day, okay? You got to get above that 8-day, okay? 2.36. If you can, you got the 50-day right above it at 2.39, and then we got old Hondo up here sitting at 2.41. Okay, so everything you need is jammed up right there, just like we had on the old crude oil. Now we get above that, come to the bottom there. You're looking at 2.47. Come up here. You're looking at 2.49. Come up top of this candle. You're looking at 2.55, and then we're going to come right up here to this 21-day. You're looking at 2.62. But you got to close above this. Okay, this 8-day is key. Now you can see we're crossed over the 21-day, the 100-day, the 50-day, and eventually this is something's going to give here because you can only crowd this so much against that 200-day. So it's either going to smash down or it's going to pop right above here, and then we take it right back up here. Okay, so now RSI, well, you're sitting at 39. That doesn't really telling you a whole lot there. There's no divergence yet, maybe a little bit of time. Your green below your red, that's still very bearish. There's no curving, there's no nothing. Okay, so right now, we just want to trade this range, and that's all you really want to do. Now, again, KOLD was a good trade. He got as high as 74.40 on the high, 72.34 on the bottom. I didn't get all that, but I got a point out of KOLD here on the short side. And UNG, he had no movement at UNG today. 13.41 on the bottom, 13.61. That's not worth my time. But I took the point, okay, off of that, okay, and that's pretty much all you got there so far on the natty gas. Okay, I'll be back here after a pit close. We'll take a look at crude oil. We'll take a look at natty gas, and then we'll throw something else in the oil mix. All right, thanks for watching.